Always be aware. Human immune deficiency virus. How many of you know what that is? Raise your hand. It is a sexually contracted virus that can also be contracted from body fluids. People can be affected with this virus for up to 10 to 12 years and not know anything. 10 to 12 years is half of you guys' life, except for, of course, Dr. Moo. The only way to know is to get tested. How many of you have got tested before? One. Getting tested is a serious thing. How many of you have girlfriends? How many of you have boyfriends? That's a serious thing because you haven't been tested. You trust these people that they are clean, but do you really know? People go 10 to 12 years, I'm gonna say it once again, without knowing that they have HIV. HIV is a very dangerous virus that never will go away in your whole entire life. So when you think about giving someone that virus, think about them. There is a problem in today's society that people have this virus, do not know they have this virus, and are spreading this virus. That's a serious fact.
Imagine being in a relationship with someone who has HIV and being left in the dark about it. You could potentially catch this virus without knowing and your life could be ruined. Or you could continue passing it on unintentionally to others.
Our team has done extensive research based on our major databases such as the CDC, Center for Disease Control, or the Red Cross, and we need a social change in the way we handle HIV.
In our preview, we will cover that people are not informing their partners that they have HIV. We will also go over our take on the solution to stop this dangerous disease. And we will also discuss other methods that have been implemented but have failed in the past years. And our first main point is that the people are not being informed that they have HIV to their partners. According to an article, The Effects of HIV on Your Body by Anne Petangelo in the year 2005, is that HIV directly attacks your immune system, specifically cells that have CD4. CD4 cells, what they are white blood cells. White blood cells are responsible for taking down common diseases and illnesses.
To support Jacob's claim, you could have HIV and not know. If a person is unaware that they have contracted HIV, they can obviously be spreading it unintentionally to others. According to HIV.gov, more than 1.1 million people in the US have it today, but 1 in 7 don't know it. HIV makes our defense system against other diseases weaker. How exactly does it do this? According to kidshealth.org, HIV destroys a type of defense cell in the body called CD4 helper lymphocyte. These cells are part of the body's defense system, which fight infections. When HIV destroys these cells in the immune system, it makes our immune system weaker, and people can get serious infections that they usually wouldn't get.
Our solution is to make the government enforce people with HIV to inform others, giving them the morals that they're ruining somebody's life. Whether they're young, old, or just maybe yourself. As for now, there is no cure for HIV, and it's a lifelong burden. But if we act now, we can stop the widespread madness. See a clear picture, one that you're not only safe, but the lives of your children are as well.
To support Gavin's claim is that we can make a peaceful protest. According to a Harvard study, identified the precious reason why protests are an effective way to cause a change by Dan Koff, published in the year 2017. Peaceful protests are one of the major reasons why changes are caused. If we all gather together in a large group, such as the Capitol, we can also send it through social media and stand together as a group if we take action now. And then there's also things such as a third-party organization. Now, let's say that the law has been passed for people to inform their partner that they have HIV. What third-party organizations do is that they inform the other person that they have HIV for them. So the law has been passed, and it's now it's in all 50 states of the U.S. That's right, all 50 states of the U.S. Not all states right now currently have this law, such as Texas. Now moving on, what HIV does, people with HIV, let's say that they're scared to inform the other person that they have HIV and don't have the confidence. These third-party organizations speak on their behalf, and now people with HIV have people speaking for them, continuing relationships between loved ones to continue smoothly.
System failure. According to Geneva, Switzerland, and the article World Health Organizations in 2004, a study revealed that counselors experience dilemma by patients not disclosing their HIV status. In this article, there was a man named Michael. They tested Michael, they've tested another guy named William, they tested another guy named Steve. They talked to these guys about their HIV status because they know that they have it. They asked these guys questions like, have they informed their sexual partner that they have HIV? None of them felt okay with it. So when we think about HIV, we think about giving someone something sexually transmitted or by their body fluids. Do they tell them? No, because they want to continue having sex with this person. Sex is something that men and women take very seriously because it's something that is close to their heart. And they don't want to lose it. So these men are not okay with telling their sexual partners.
To end this crisis, we have covered the points that people fail to get tested and to inform their partners. Having HIV, such as being HIV positive and not knowing it. Our solution, which is implementing reminders that your life is at stake. Via peaceful protest, third-party health organizations, and other methods such as the Geneva, Switzerland study, and starting a petition.
The clearer picture. Disclosing one's HIV status is particularly difficult because HIV is often associated with sexuality, but can also be contracted through body fluids. When you think about it, most people take their sex life very serious. So most people don't want to give it up. But can they go around and just be giving away this virus? No. I encourage everyone to get tested because it's safe. You never want to be unsafe in this life. And you never want to be able to contract, you never want to contract something that you don't have to contract for your entire life. We want to start a petition. We want to expand out to social media and just encourage people to get tested because it's safe. Stop HIV. Thank you. This is our presentation.